right at Orange Blossom Trail. You can see the flashing lights here. Your left lane is currently blocked. There's an FHP trooper there along with the road ranger. They are trying to get you guys to move to the right-hand side. The problem, oh, look at that. They look like they're about to shut down I-4 here just for a quick second. I believe they're going to push this car out of the road here so we can get some progress and open up the lanes. The problem is we're backed up towards the turnpike at this point. Once they open this up, I think we're going to be in pretty good shape. Guys, back to you.
All right, Steve, thank you. Thousands more students now forced to wear masks in class.
The new mandate taking effect this morning. Next, as we check our big stories.
Something new is happening at CBS. Go somewhere new. Learn something new. Meet someone new. Nate Burleson joins Gayle King and Tony DeCopel.
Welcome to CBS Mornings.
CBS Mornings on CBS.
You deserve to hear the best. That's why News 6 has partnered up with Mix 105.1. Listen to your pinpoint weather updates on Mix 105.1 while we pinpoint your weather on the go. Some teams are just better together.
6:54, let's check our big stories on this Tuesday, starting with Mark Lehman and thousands more students now under a mandate to wear masks.
Yeah, the new rules in Volusia County taking effect this morning, mandating that all students in grades K through 12 keep their faces covered. The school board voted in favor of the new rules last week, despite many parents speaking out that still want the option to opt out. Meantime, the school board has set another meeting to talk about the policy on Thursday. This comes as a lawsuit continues to play out in Tallahassee on if the governor's ban on mask mandates will be allowed to stay in place. Treasurer?
The man accused of killing 4 people, including an infant, inside a Polk County home will be staying in jail. A judge denied bond for Brian Riley yesterday, one day after deputies say he carried out the mass killing at a home near Lakeland. What they don't know yet is what may have motivated the crime. Riley said he had been taking drugs, but deputies say he had no connection to all the victims.
And the Coast Guard has called off the search for a local attorney missing off the coast of Daytona Beach. Jim Evans hasn't been seen since Friday when he went on a diving trip. The Coast Guard and volunteers have spent days searching for Evans, but even after covering over 5,200 square miles of the Atlantic, they say there have been no signs of him. His family says Evans was an experienced diver, and at this point, they don't know what could have happened to him. Troy.
As today, we are heating up. We'll see temperatures in the 90s, but close to where we should be. A high of 93. The average high is 91. Rain chances at 60% through the afternoon and early evening. Trooper Steve.
Six still flying eastbound to get to that crash that we were talking about just a second ago. Good news is FHP and the road rangers got it off to the right shoulder, and all your lanes are now back open. The problem is we're still delayed back to the turnpike, but this should ease out a little bit. Add about 10 extra minutes if you can. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, Steve, and thank you for joining us. Remember, when you're on the go, you can get breaking news, weather, and traffic updates anytime on clickorlando.com.
The new CBS Mornings is up next. Hope you have a great day. Take care.
So things are much better, and thank you to News 6 for helping our community out.
Welcome to CBS Mornings. We are here. I'm Gayle King.
I'm Tony DeCopel. And I'm Nate Burleson.
Yes, he is. Let's go to today's eye-opener. It's your world in 90 seconds.
The U.S. hitting 40 million cases of coronavirus, hospitalizations and deaths rising.
COVID patients overrun hospitals, causing life-threatening delays for others who need care. A Texas doctor sounds the alarm.
This is the worst possible scenario. It's not going to get any better, but we're going to keep going.
President Biden will be in New Jersey to witness firsthand the devastation caused by Hurricane Ida.
Pre-trial hearings set to resume in Guantanamo in the case of 5 people accused of plotting the 9/11 attacks.
A remarkable escape from the Taliban when an American woman and her 3 children got out of Afghanistan via an overland route.
And a CBS News investigation. We look into staggering allegations of domestic abuse in the military.
I felt so betrayed by the Air Force.
You feel the military betrayed you?
It was severe betrayal.
All in the game, yo.
Actor Michael K. Williams found dead from a possible drug overdose. This giraffe turned heads in Southern California when it turned up on the beach in Santa Monica.
Plus, we welcome you to our new home in Times Square. Those billboards don't light up themselves.
If you press that button right there, it should light up our new sign.
Oh, wow.
There we are. It looks
Jerry,
good.
that looks good. Seriously.
Looking great.
Oh, wow.
This morning's Eye Opener is presented by Progressive, making it easy to bundle insurance.
Welcome to CBS Mornings. It was the only thing I could say when I saw the billboard was, oh, wow, because I have to say, I thought it looked really good. But today, don't you guys feel like it's the first day of school? I went and bought a new dress, got a new pen.
Oh, that's funny. I got a new tie.
That's
we got
right.
a new co-host here.
Yeah.
I got a new suit on. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah.
Thankful to be in this position.
too.
You look great, by the way.
Thank
Of
you.
course, Tony, you look awesome.
Thank you very much. Look at you bringing the cookies.
But this is the thing, when we pulled it this morning at Times Square, it really did feel different. It was a lot of lights, camera, action.
That's right.
All the lights, really, Jeff drives me every morning. He said, well, I have to say, this is exhilarating.
It is
It
amazing.
did feel very different
Center of
to
the
me
universe.
this morning.
Crossroads of the world, right?
That's
Yep.
right.
Yep.
I felt like Dorothy, not in Kansas anymore. But this is where we're going to begin. We are very excited to be here. We've got new warnings straight from the COVID front lines, as there are fears that Labor Day travel could lead to another spike in cases. More than 5.3 million travelers were screened by TSA officers over the holiday, even as the average daily death count from COVID jumped 130% over the last month. Now, that's the worst it's been since March, before the vaccines were widely available. Our lead national correspondent, that is David Begnaud, just visited a Texas hospital where staff are struggling, really struggling to keep up. David, good morning to you. This is so troubling.
It is, Gail. About a week ago, we told you the story of Daniel Wilkinson, the U.S. Army veteran who died in a Texas hospital last month. He died because he couldn't get access to the specialized care that he needed in time to save his life. All of the hospitals that could save him were full of COVID patients. So we went back to talk to that ER doctor that tried to save him, Dr. Hassan Kakli. And what we found was a caregiver furious and frustrated that he can't get people the care they need in the time they need it.
Survivors tell Nora O'Donnell the military did not protect them. Nora will join us here at the table with her report. There she is. She's in our green room. Nora's in New York this morning.
Hey.
She's going to join us in just a minute. But first, it is 7:17. Time to check your local weather.
Good morning. We are starting off with rain chances as they move in from the west first. You can see a few showers moving into western sections of Marion County. Just a little bit of light rain for now. Will, of course, increase rain chances into the afternoon. A 60% coverage today after 3 o'clock with a high of 93 degrees, feeling like the triple digits.
Shopping for your luxury vehicle has never been easier. Visit LexusOfOrlando.com.
This isn't just a walk up the stairs. When you have an irregular heartbeat, it's more. It's dignity. The freedom to go where you want, knowing your doctor can watch over your heart.
Oh my, with Chase Freedom Unlimited, I earn all this cash back? Oh, I gotta tell everyone. Hey, Rita, you can earn 3% on dining, including takeout.
Bon appetit.
Hey, Kim, you earn 5% on travel purchase through Chase.
Way ahead of you.
Hey, Neil, you can earn 3% at drugstores.
Buddy, I'm right here. Why are you yelling?
Because that's what I do. You're always earning with 5% cash back on travel purchase through Chase. 3% at drugstores, 3% on dining, including takeout, and 1.5% on everything else you buy. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Microban 24 doesn't just kill bacteria once, then stop. It keeps killing bacteria for 24 hours. Just spray and let dry to form a shield that's proven to keep killing bacteria for 24 hours. Touch after touch. Microban 24.
Sensitive to cat allergens? Join the thousands who've discovered a difference with ProPlan Live Clear, the only cat food to reduce allergens an average of 47%. Save today at ProPlanLiveClear.com.
Within this hallowed bowl is the grain of all time. Heart healthy, no artificial flavors, and ready in minutes. It's epic apples and cinnamon by the spoonful. Quaker Oats, a super trusted superfood.
Ahead, tributes to a beloved actor, Michael K. Williams. We'll remember the work of the 5-time Emmy nominee and star of The Wire after his sudden and unexpected death. This is CBS Mornings.
I'm Steven Montiero, a.k.a. Trooper Steve.
As a state trooper for 8 years, I've patrolled basically every inch of our Central Florida roads, so I can tell you how to get around them better than anyone else can. Bypassing traffic and side roads no one knows. It's more than just I-4, it's your neighborhood streets too. I'm Central Florida's only traffic safety expert. Put my experience to work for you. Catch me on News 6 Mornings, getting results. You gotta watch before you go.
Live, this is News 6, getting results.
Good morning, I'm Troy Bridges. We are starting off much like yesterday with just a little bit of rain right now in Marion County, just a few sprinkles. It's not adding up to much. Trying to move closer to Ocala, most of it in western sections of Marion County, including Dunellen. We will see rain chances increase this afternoon, especially after 3 to 60% with a high of 93. Let's check on the roads now and head over to traffic safety expert Trooper Steve.
Thank you, Troy. Right now, we do have a serious crash over on the east side of Orange County at Goldenrod and Valencia College Lane. This is right in the intersection. FHP in Orange County has the intersection closed down. They're waiting on a medical update to see what they're going to do. So be careful in the area. They're detouring you off into a parking lot out in that area. And then eastbound I-4 over at OBT. Crash has been moved on to the shoulder, but the delays are pretty heavy right now. We're backed up until the Mall of Millennia area as you're traveling eastbound. Once you go over the overpass at OBT, the rest of it belongs to you. CBS This Morning continues next as we look live from the Orlando Health camera. Remember, you get updates on any of our big stories anytime you want over at clickorlando.com. Drive safely.
Welcome back to CBS Mornings. Over the past years, CBS News has reported extensively on sexual assault in the U.S. military. After our reports aired, the Pentagon made fighting this epidemic a priority.
Left a lasting impact on me.
So very sad to hear that news yesterday.
Jerika, thank you very much. Up next, Vlad Duthiers has the stories you'll be talking about today. But first, it is 7:46. I don't have a clock. We got a new studio. Time to check your local weather.
Good morning. We are starting off with a lot of sunshine as we show you a beautiful live view of downtown Orlando with the Orlando Health Cam. Yes, there's the crane in the foreground. You can see the sun reflecting off of some of it. A beautiful start to the day. A hot one, though, in store. 76 is the temperature now. We're headed to 93 with rain chances at 60%.
Fall in love with the season's best savings right now at City Furniture's Fall Home Sale.
This portion of CBS This Morning sponsored by Toyota. Let's go places.
Live, this is News 6, getting results.
Good morning, I'm Troy Bridges. We are starting off with tons of sunshine. A beautiful Tuesday, Monday for some folks who are heading back to work after a long weekend. We will be dry for the next little while, the next couple of hours. 78's the temperature in downtown Orlando. It feels like 81. We are heating to 93 with rain chances at 60%. Let's check on the roads and head over to traffic safety expert Trooper Steve.
Thanks, Troy. We're still slow eastbound I-4 because of a crash that's on the right shoulder. Traffic slowing down and is causing some delays all the way past the turnpike. So add a solid 10 extra minutes if you have to commute downtown. Goldenrod, after a pretty serious crash, FHP has updated right at Valencia College Lane, north of 408. Has been reopened, but look at this. We are slow westbound 408 also by Goldenrod. So be careful in that area. Southbound 436 as you're headed by the airport. That looks good there. South of there in Osceola County, 2 hot spots, Boggy Creek and Simpson. We're a little slow northbound. CBS This Morning continues next. Now remember, you get updates on any of our big stories anytime you want at clickorlando.com. Be sure to download the mobile app also.
Welcome back to CBS Mornings. I'm Gail King. Coming up in this hour, bright lights in the big city. We welcome you to our new home in Times Square.
And I'm Tony DeCopel. Step aside, Nirvana and Pearl Jam will introduce you to the unsung godmother of grunge music.
I'm Nate Burleson. Singer Kim Petras reveals some of this year's performers at the VMAs, only on CBS Mornings. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
But first, here's today's eye-opener at 8.
Average daily deaths from COVID are now the highest they've been since March. Experts are concerned that Labor Day travel could lead to new spikes.
So 20 patients in the hospital, only one does not have COVID.
Wow.
That's how it's been past 3 weeks.
5 men accused of involvement in 9/11 are due in military court today for the first time in a year and a half, including alleged mastermind Khalid Sheikh Mohammed. The hearing in Guantanamo Bay comes just days before we mark 20 years since the attack.
President Biden travels north to see Ida's aftermath firsthand today. The storm was the deadliest hurricane to hit the U.S. in 4 years. The extensive damage has renewed our questions about our ability to protect ourselves against climate change.
These storms are now more frequent. They're more intense. We desperately need that climate resiliency infrastructure.
Welcome back. It's an historic day right here in our new studio in the middle of Times Square. I have to say, when I pulled up this morning, I've never been in Times Square at 5 a.m.
Me neither.
Where you can hear all sorts of conversations of people going around. But even at 5 a.m., it feels electric out there.
Gail, you never party till 5 a.m.?
No.
Not in Times Square, anyway.
I'm a big square. No, I never have.
It
but
was
it just
amazing.
feels very different.
It was like broad. It was like 12 noon. The lights are that bright.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a jolt of energy, like having coffee without the caffeine.
I think so, too. I'm really excited about this new chapter for all of us.
Ahead, Gail will show us around our new neighborhood. That is Times Square, of course, and she's going to meet up with Drew Barrymore to go for a ride on Broadway's newest attraction. But first, it is 8:08. Time to check your local weather.
Good morning. A gorgeous start to the day as we take you live right now to downtown Orlando. Lots of sunshine. We'll see that change, of course, as the day progresses with more clouds building and then rain chances along the sea breezes. Right now, it's 78 degrees. It feels like 81. We are headed to 93 with a 60% coverage of afternoon rain.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Plaque psoriasis, the burning.
Wait, I'm out of time. You're watching CBS This Morning.
What would Dharma and Greg be like today?
We're kicking it with the charming Jenna ELFMAN. Then, a crazy cool pasta mashup that's sure to be a hit.
Party in a bowl.
Next, Rachel Ray. Today at 10 on News 6.
We are in our brand new green room with singer-songwriter. This is Kim Petras. We'll talk to her about her new album. Yay. And you've got a big reveal coming up.
Yep.
What's it about? Don't tell us the reveal was. Oh.
Live, this is News 6, getting results.
Good morning. It's 8:25 on this Tuesday. I'm Justin Warmoth. Developing in Volusia County, the U.S. Coast Guard has called off the search for a local attorney missing off the coast of Daytona Beach. Jim Evans hasn't been seen since Friday when he went on a diving trip. The Coast Guard and volunteers have spent days searching for Evans, but there have been no signs of him. His family says Evans was an experienced diver. Turning to your weather, meteorologist Troy Bridges pinpointing the return of those summer storms.
Oh, yes. This afternoon after 3, we'll begin to see more of those storms along the sea breezes. Today, starting off with plenty of sunshine. It's beautiful out there as we show you a live view right now of downtown Orlando with the Orlando Health Cam. 78's the temperature. It feels like 81 degrees. We're headed to 93 with a 60% chance for storms. Let's check on the roads and head over to traffic safety expert Trooper Steve as Pinpoint Traffic, brought to you by Napleton Automotive.
Thank you, Troy. Right now we do have a crash slowing I-4 down both directions. So 2 crashes. First one here, westbound I-4 at Maitland Boulevard. Maitland PD has the left lane currently blocked as the tow truck gets this loaded up there. Just to force you guys to move on over, this is causing delays up until 4:34. So if you're leaving Seminole County, add about 10 to 15 extra minutes. Opposite direction now, eastbound at OBT. Justin, back to you.
Thank you, Steve. Remember, for updates on our big stories all morning, head to clickorlando.com. CBS Mornings continues next. Hope you have a great day.
This portion of the news is sponsored by Orlando Health, Orlando Regional Medical Center.
Day 1 is down. We don't.
News 6 at 9. Here's your 58.
Good morning on this Tuesday.
Here are your big stories on News 6 at 9 in less than a minute. Thousands more local students now required to mask up at school. The latest district going against the governor. All as we await another key decision from a judge.
An accused killer of 4, including a baby, denied bond. New details on the suspect in a disturbing shooting as neighbors of the victims react to the violence.
Then living in a hotel, a Louisiana family seeking shelter in Central Florida after Hurricane Ida wrecks their home. The reason they plan to be here for a while.
Plus, we hear from a doctor running a specialized one-on-one healthcare service. More on his experience as COVID-19 continues to dominate his discussion with patients.
And the countdown to launch is on. Just over a week until the first all-civilian crew takes flight. How SpaceX is gearing up, coming up this hour.
Those are our big stories. News 6 at 9 starts in 3 minutes. Stay with us.
Stay in the know with your favorite radio stations. News 6 has partnered with 103.1 The Wolf and Florida Man Radio. Find out what's going on in your neighborhood 6 times a day. News 6 updates on 103.1 The Wolf and Florida Man Radio. Live with clickorlando.com, this is News 6 at 9. Getting results.
Good morning on this Tuesday. I'm Julie Broughton.
And I'm Candace Campos. Bridget Ellison is off. We are a little over a week away from the all-civilian crew taking off, launching here from the Space Coast on a SpaceX rocket. We're talking a lot about all the everything building up to the big launch next Wednesday. We're also seeing that potentially the astronauts will be here this week, if I read ahead a little bit. So we'll have more details on that coming up in a little bit.
Yes, an exciting time for them. And coming up in this week's Getting Results for Your Health, Kirsten O'Connor will talk to a doctor who runs a concierge medical service, and he'll talk more about how COVID-19 is dominating the discussions he's having with his patients. So what you need to know with that is coming up. First, though, the controversial school mask mandate continues to expand throughout the state.
Volusia County is the latest school district to defy the governor and require students to wear face coverings starting today. News 6's Mark Lehman is following the very latest.
Volusia County's new mask rule is going into